That was the slowest moving read option.
It's an afternoon probably best suited for skating in Central Park, but we're across the river and we are in for a cold one at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go, and it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with the New Orleans Saints. Two teams trying
I
to
did in the
stake their claim
freestyle.
to postseason football, week 14 of the NFL.
And I don't know if any of y'all watched that, but it was crazy. I beat him. I scored a touchdown with 6 seconds left and went for 2, and I beat him 22-21. Kadarius Toney was just mossing him. Anytime he went up for the ball, he'd catch it. It was just not. It was ridiculous. I got so Madden lucky.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. This defense for the Saints, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Good patience, man.
2nd and 6. Play action. It's Wilson. Checks this one down. It's Mitchell. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check 99. Delta. Ready, go.
Throwing is Wilson. He finds Corey Davis. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So opening drive, 3rd down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out because everyone throws it on 3rd down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a 3-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Play action. Now Wilson. Nowhere to go.
Oh, my God.
The Saints say they have it, and they do. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the 47. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
recovery. Throw left side complete. That's Harris. And he's got some space here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Check back, check back. 45, 45, hey, 47.
On play action, Prescott. He gets it left side to Johnson. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Second and 2.
Get in the white room. Get in the white room. Hey, check Mike 45.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from second and 2 to a tough third and 4.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped, but what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, and ends up spilling it for a loss.
Prescott. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And the Saints are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, it has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
McCaffrey is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Well, I know a defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on second and third down here.
Again, McCaffrey. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down territory.
45's the mic. 45's the mic. Yo,
Locked in.
Prescott on third and goal. And this is going to be intercepted.
First interception of the year.
Well, and it's picked. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
On first down, it's Mitchell. And some space here.
Get it.
And he is out of bounds all the way up near midfield. 51 yards rushing for him now as his rookie season continues. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a first and 10.
Kill, 61. Matchbox, light.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13.
Target. Check three. I-7, let's go. Fresno. Hey, check Mike 21.
From the gun, it's Wilson. It got his man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Barely got that ball off.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's Christian McCaffrey to return it. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Starting middle linebacker bounces right off of him.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
Yes.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Really good on Monday.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack,
That's what I'm doing.
it's 2nd and 21.
Hey, Mike 20. Right here. Hey, kill.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts.
Did you see that?
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Well, if you notice, his play call is coming up 0-0-0, and I don't know what, like, it happens a couple times.
2nd and 21, a lot of ground to cover.
Yeah.
Prescott off play action. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's caught inside the 35.
All right, man.
Makes it all the way down to the 31.
Yeah, I just got bombed by Vargas.
Play action now, Prescott. Complete, it's Johnson.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave him the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Off the play fake, Prescott. And he's going to be taken down here.
I'll take that.
A sack back at the 32. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. Prescott now. He gets this one to Johnson.
Oh, what? Are you kidding me?
Before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Carl Lawson. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey.
Touchdown.
Open space inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Christian McCaffrey, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Lutz good on the extra point. And we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The return man, Ty Johnson. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Damn.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard.
Let's go now, let's go now, let's go now. He's 70 Indy. Alpha.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. Wild Bill, Wild Bill.
Gotta hit that hole out. Oh my god.
Stopped after a gain of 1, not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
Yeah.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he
Yeah, there was so much space there. That was a touchdown.
Himself, as we just saw.
Yeah, that was actually like 3. Could have been.
And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field.
Pull it together. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21. Zoom, fellas, let's go. Switch. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Here we go.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
That's about what you would expect, since they're so efficient on picking up third downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you, it started in the offseason. Third down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good time.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He's going to look deep for more. He's got a man, complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Elijah Moore. His 6th touchdown of the season.
Man, he was wide open.
Taken the lead. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point.
Elijah Moore, yeah.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now This throw caught left side. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Kill. Hey, I'm coming. Hey, Mike. Go to 54. Right in. Mike 20. You go night. Some go night. There we go, Mike 20. Danny. There we go, kill. Hey, Mike 20. There we go. Mike 20.
Prescott now from the 50. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Don't get nervous. 12's the mic. Hey, 47.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
Hey, kill. 47.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 41. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
Mike 21, check Mike 21. Let's go.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Here we go. 90. Wolf. Defense focus. 48.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Mitchell. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts.
Nope.
As they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Sponge.
Guess who's back?
Now it's Wilson. Flushed out right. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. The secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Yep, that is right. Hey, 4 down. 22, eyes on 22.
On 3rd down, Mitchell. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So we're at halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the home team, the Jets, leading this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. McCaffrey on the return. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting
everything
into this
except for
deficit.
Freestyle.
You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Yep.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Looking to throw. Prescott. He gets it complete to Harris. Not much there, only a yard.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Thomas has got it. Complete.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line.
Take your 3, Vargas. Be smart.
They lose a yard there on 3rd.
I mean, I would. Just take it. Yeah, it happens.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Check, 45's the mic. Hey, let's get in them holes.
Throwing. Prescott. That's to his running back, complete. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down. That was a pretty good job by the defense, I thought, right? I mean, they had to go to their check down, but still were able to get it done for the 1st.
Agreed. Anytime you can force them to come back to a receiver that's a little bit shorter in the route, you've done your job on defense, but still, they pick up the 1st down and get a fresh set.
Huge 4th down conversion. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Switch. Hey, kill.
Prescott. Looking outside, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Watch the slant. Hey, we got tight left. 3 down. Here we go, 47. 3 down.
Prescott to throw it. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to them. Other times you had extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety.
Under pressure, they got him again. John Franklin Myers. He's the one
now you're out of
this
field goal
time,
range.
and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it.
We're going to 54.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
We're going to 54.
Now Prescott on 4th down. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Jets are going to get the football back. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Mike 48, Mike 48.
Orbit. We own them. Check 48's the behind.
On 2nd down now. It's Mitchell. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And now the rookie's free.
Fucking hell.
Let's go.
Touchdown, New York.
He's a fucking
Elijah Mitchell with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the
He's
year.
a badass.
And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. A try here for the extra point. And that'll make
Need a
this
breakout
a
game with
three-score
Elijah
game as the lead moves to 17.
Give me a superstar.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I might have 200 yards rushing. I'm pulling a Vargas on him.
McCaffrey on the return.
Yep.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
He
And a
almost
good
did.
return,
He's got
able
McCaffrey
to
doing
get out
everything.
across the 35 to the 36.
So,
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Go 47. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Mike 20, Mike 20. Go to 54, go to 54. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. Watch the run.
Prescott from the gun. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Prescott on 1st down. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Ashton Davis in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Go 47. Then we're going to 53.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Prescott gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. The Saints on 3rd down. They've They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. Check.
To throw is Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Harris. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Hey, here we go. Wide in. 12. Rip right.
Check Mike 12. Mike 12, Mike 12.
Here we go, going to 53. Here we go. Mike 12. Mike 12. Watch the run. They're running it. 12's the 36.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
He's tired of me. He's tired of us. Check Mike 12. Mike 12.
Prescott yet again. Flush to his right. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Jared Davis showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. Now, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
27.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
Mike 12.
Another try after the first down sack. Prescott looking long for Thomas. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball in a comfortable 4th quarter. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the field.
He's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now.
Come on,
I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see, do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
A first down throw for Prescott. Again, it's Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score, because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And running with power here. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 82 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Amari Cooper with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Saints get a bit closer. Lutz with the extra point as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Johnson now returning. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you take it and right down Broadway?
Let's go. Can't stop him.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. His 5th rushing touchdown on the year, 6th overall. And the Jets are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Yeah, that's 200.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point.
Back to back.
He scored 30 points.
And the lead is up to 15 now.
Big plays.
They play offense.
Big play. Yeah.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
He's only a game behind you.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Right?
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around.
Gonna play a spot either way.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 runs.
Doesn't always work out like that, Joshua.
To show for it.
Yeah.
The Jets will
No, I
play the
know.
nickel
I
set
know. I
as they
hear you.
try to stop this 3rd down.
I understand, sir. I took a loss in that league, too.
Here's Dak. Pass complete. Thomas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
What do you mean, you people?
Here's Prescott. Into the hands of Cooper. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Hey, here we go. 6-man. Check curls, check curls.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a first down and more. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Lutz good on the extra point as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Returning from his end zone is Ty Johnson.
Let's go, baby.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Check 37.
They'll keep it on the ground. Mitchell stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football
Are you
where
playing
coaches
too?
decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And I tell you what, one thing that you and I featured as a storyline was that they were facing the NFL's #1 defense coming in, and they really took
So
it right
people
to
don't
it.
think you're
Yeah, they
cheating.
blink, did they?
You're an
And
honest
instead of
person.
just saying to themselves, let's make sure that we minimize our mistakes and try and play a conservative type game, they attacked right from the beginning. Said, we got to go after these
Honest
guys. I think
person.
sometimes you take the #1 rated defense by surprise when you do that.
So for the Jets, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-5. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they can ill afford to drop too many more as they fall to 7-6 on the year. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the
Leading the division.
NFL
No.
on EA Sports.
Not leading the division. Nah, the Raiders are leading the division. Oh, one of those was Ty Johnson. I forgot. So that was not. I didn't get 200 with Elijah Mitchell. The second one was Ty Johnson because it was a power formation. Damn. Still, I'll take 200 yards rush. Get them both to 100. That was his only carry. 1 for 72 and a touchdown. Elijah Moore, 1 for 63. Barrios, 1 for 54. Dang. 2, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6.5. I had 8.5 sacks. How did I have 8.5 sacks? Three and a half, 4.5, 5.5, 6.5, 7.5, 8, 8.5. What the fuck? How do I have 3 guys that have a half a sack? Marcus May, John Frankenmeyer, Carl Wilson. Oh, +1 speed, Elijah Mitchell. 91. Yeah, 91, 91. Just got ridiculous change of direction. I wish.